Friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Angel, and I was just about to sit down and edit this video and realized I never did an intro. So let's do that quick. This is simply put just a doing book stuff video. I haven't done one of these, I think, really ever. I maybe did one last year. I forget, they're kind of fun. Just kind of throw a bunch of things together that wouldn't necessarily make up a whole vlog, but are just kind of like bookish and fun. So sneak peek of this one, we are going to do a little library book haul. I took a bunch of books out for the library. We're going to go to a little cute author signing and then as well update my series tracker that I've not touched in over a year. Yeah, so let's get right into it because this one's gonna be a doozy. We're actually at the library. I used to live like right near this library, but I would never actually go because I've only really used the library for Libby, not for actually getting books physically from the library, which I'm gonna go into depth when like I get home with these books and show them to you. However, I recently went on the catalog to see what was all available, and there's like 7 books I really want to read, all available now. I may have gone ham and gotten them all, and they're all ready for pickup. So we're gonna head in and grab those. We'll do a little library haul when I get home because that means I have to read at least 7 books in the next 3 weeks, which I will do, but there's supposed to be other books besides these ones, so we'll see how that works out. Hello friends, we're back from the library. It's time to do a little haul of these 7 books I just picked up, all of which I'm very excited for. And let's go into a little bit of like library lore before I really get into these books. So I foolishly had this misconception with the library that it worked very similar to Libby. Hear me out. What happens is when you get a library card, you can use it for Libby, which is the app you can use to kind of get it on your Kobo, pretty much, like your e-reader. And obviously I knew there was books at the library. I'm not stupid. I knew there was books at the library. However, I thought the wait times would be very similar to Libby. A popular book comes out and, typically takes like a day or 2 to get on there. And then by the time it gets on there, it's like there's like 84 holds and it's like several months wait. I assume that's how it was. And because there was always like a slight gap between the ebook being posted on Libby, I assumed it was the same for like books that actually just come out. They're not like in physical form at the library right away. That was silly to me to assume because just the other day, I don't know why I even thought about it, but I was like, let me just go on and see. Like, there was one book I wanted. It was like several months wait on Libby. I was like, let me see if it's like any quicker again the physical books. It might be. And I don't live too from my local library where it's like not a big drive either to go get them. I went on and it was like, yeah, the ebook has like, I think it was 87 holds on it. It's gonna be several months. The print version available now. I was like, okay. And it was like, yeah, we have 6 copies and 2 of them are available. I was like, so it's a lot quicker to get them. Physically, I've discovered is maybe common sense, but like that's just my fault for being neglectful and not doing enough research beforehand to actually know like how my library operates and what things they carry. Because I think in my head too, when I thought of a physical library, I always thought of like my library when I had in school. Whereas like books, not that were outdated, but it took them like a little bit to get the new books. There was like 1 copy, and it was hard to get your hands on. Simply not how the like actual library system works. So I got 7, all very newer books that I'm excited to read. And pretty much how I did this was these are books I've been wanting to read, but I've really long Libby wait times, and I'm not really wanting to like go and buy the physical copy of it without knowing if I enjoy it first. I'm trying to do this now, especially a lot with literary fiction, because I find there's some literary fiction books I really want to read, pick them up, I enjoy them, but like I'm never going to reach them again, and I paid $30 to own it. So I'm gonna go through these. I'm gonna peel my name off them as I go through them. Favorites by Lane Fargo. Now this is the large print edition. The writing is big on the inside. The books that are large print keeps those in circulation and shows the library that they are important and they should buy more of them. But I'm very excited about this one. I was so happy to see they had right away. It was The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. I reviewed with a view by this author and really loved it. And I know Sarah Crowley rated this 5 stars, even like reread it, raves about it. Beyond excited they had this one. Gifted and Talented by Olivia Blake. Like I'm saying, no wait, they had it there. On Libby, this was like a several months wait, whereas like over 80 holds, I'm pretty sure. This is one I will probably buy, but I don't do the hardback. I want the paperback of it, but it's this way I can still read it before the paperback comes out without having to wait 5 million years, and it's free and I support the library. This one might look a little bit different than the cover for this book, and that's because it's also the large print edition. First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, and they had this one in stock, which Ellen Catherine raves with this book so much, just B.K. Borison in general. And I really want to try her reads, but I don't want to pay $20 for the ebook or $30 for the paperback. I love it. I'll buy this one, and the second book is coming out soon, so this one on the list. This one's not very fitting for the time, but I saw they had it, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it a try. If I do like this, I might just keep like borrowing her books to the library. If I don't, it'll probably be it for her, to be honest. A book I've been going back and forth for literally well over a year now if I'm going to read is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I've never read anything along this line, to be blunt. And I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy it. I've heard a lot of interesting stuff about it. But there's all the hype with me, and I just kind of want to see what it's all about, so I did pick this one up too because it's available now. And lastly, probably what I'm most excited about because I really want to read it during the spooky season. I've wanted to read it since it came out. But like I said, it's the same thing, or it's not out in paperback yet, so I'm trying to hold off. It's just so good for the season, I think, and that is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. Now, this book, I recently just found out it's going to be more in the series. That was just a standalone. But I'm like, I really want to read it, but the Libby loan, same thing. It's like months wait. And it's only the hardback out. I don't want to buy it, so I'm just going to read it this way. So friends, that fit perfectly, but that whole stack is just library books now. And I have to return these. I think she said by November 14th. So 3 weeks. I can do that. That's totally fine. Maybe we'll do a little vlog where it's like reading books I got from the library. That could be fun. Or even like all these like a 24-hour readathon. That could be kind of cool. We'll see what I do with them. Time to support your local library. I'm so sorry for this awful sound and lighting, but I'm currently getting ready because I am going to a book signing tonight, which is super exciting. That's the whole thing we're doing for this video, but it's actually somebody that I know and I'm really excited. I've done her PhD for years and she's publishing the book of her research. Just a couple hours for me. It's like under a 2-hour drive. So I'm gonna go to her little book signing tonight to celebrate and congratulate her. Like I said, somebody who's working on a book right now in a very different stream. This is completely fictional fantasy I'm writing, but still it's just like super cool to see these things, especially if you throw on like a little knit sweater and go. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to film of the signing, but I'll talk about it when I come back for sure and show you the book. Something that I really just found out about last week kind of just popped up, but that'd be cute to throw in this video. We do have to hit the road soon because of traffic, but I do want to stop at Dom's or something for McDouble before we go because like I said, it's quite a long drive and it's over dinner time, so let's do that because it's hitting about dinner time and it's like a 2-hour drive, so I'd like to get a little something in me before I go out there because it starts at 7. But let's get changed and go. And sorry for this angle for our last little thing today for our doing book stuff video. We're gonna go through my series tracker and update it because I haven't touched this thing in I think a year. Honest, not even lying. I have a card, ones I finished, ones I've added. So I think I'm gonna go and do the ones I finished first so I feel successful. I see the number go down before I add like probably double back the amount. But let's just get a look at what's going right now. Okay, so this is what the tracker is currently looking like so far. Over here, yeah, that's the date. There's complete, in progress, not started, and up to date. 42 series in total, 19 completed. I think right now it's saying that's what, 22, 23 left. Mostly romance, mostly fantasy and romance. Complete versus ongoing. So as you can see, there is quite a few crossed off here. We'll just go and see if I can do the ones first that I know I have to say we're done. So the first one I thought we should say was done was Beartown, but I don't see Beartown on here. So I'm going to add Beartown in this spot down here. Beartown, I'm just going to call that one, it wasn't mystery, we're going to call it mystery. It's complete. I've completed it. And that's 3 of 3. Check that one off. Farseer, this one I've done. So that one's complete. I've completed it. 3. Live ship I've also done, so we can change that to complete. 3 of 3. Also, I'm sorry if I'm like bouncing in here, guys. I'm sorry. Now Crimson Moth, was that on here? I'm not seeing that the Crimson Month was on here, so I have to add that one too. This is what I'm finishing though. Crimson Moth. That one was a fantasy duology. It's complete. 2 of 2. And Ember in the Ashes, I'm now done. So this one here, fantasy complete. I'm now done it, and I've read 4 of 4 books. Cross that one off. Dreamland, this was really exciting. This has been on the list for so freaking long. I took like over a year to read that last book. That one is now finally done. 3 of 3, that one is completed. That one's like a weight off my shoulder. Belladonna, I'm also not sure it was on here, so I think we are just adding more on too, but it's fine. We'll kind of go all over the place. The Belladonna trilogy. Oh, I did the wrong one. Belladonna trilogy was fantasy. It is a completed series. I am done it, and it was 3 books. Done. Lakefront Billionaires, that one is on here. So I think now that one is actually complete. So I think there's just 3 books. I think it's a trilogy. That's complete. I'm in progress, yes. There's 3 books. I've read 2. So change that one. Rose Hill is exciting. That series is now complete, and I am done it. So complete. 4 of 4. Cross that one off. Okay, now Stormlight Archive. Ongoing. I've now started. I'm in progress. Of the 5, I've read 2. So not terrible. Powerless Trilogy. Are you guys gonna hate me if I say I'm done? Because here's the thing. The last novella came out. I'm not gonna read it because I've heard it kind of just like kind of random makes you mad with the last plot. So I did read the 3 main books plus the first novella. I'm not reading the last one because already I was kind of mad at how that series ended anyways. I'm not gonna just, you know, put fuel to the fire. Another exciting one, Atlas 6 is done. So that one completed. I read 3 of 3 books. So I just realized Butcher and Black, Magnolia Parks. I don't have that on here. Oh, it's because I'm up to date. Okay, good. Atlas 6, Artifacts of Aranos. I'm unfortunately going to DNF because I've read 3 of the 4, but I'm just not enjoying it. So I think I'm going to cross that one off. Or I can say DNF. Oh, there you go. Yeah, done. I had 3 of the books. I'm going to cross that one off. And Tawny Man, 2 of 3. Oh, not cross that one off. I'm not done yet. LOL, sorry. I've read 2 of those 3. I have in progress. Okay, the only one I want to say I want to change to right now is this series is now complete. I'm no longer up to date. I'm in progress. I've read 2 of the 3 books. Any other updates I need to make on here? I don't think so. Oh, I don't have these on my list, but Scythe, I am done now. Complete. Moonfall, still ongoing, up to date. Oh, and Belladonna, I need to check that off. Okay. So as you look at it, not terrible, but I need to add on all the series I've started, so that's where we're going to add on a bunch. So, let's see how much typing we're going to be doing here. The Daevabad trilogy is a fantasy. It's complete. I am in progress. I've read 1 of the 3 books. Let me see what numbers were before then. Okay, so before then, I think it would have been 45 and 31 completed, so not bad. It's saying I finished 7% of my series. That's going to change very shortly. Daevabad, and then we'll put in assistant to the villain. This one series is making me mad because they're actually stringing out more than they should, unfortunately. I think it should have been done as a trilogy, but it is ongoing. I am up to date 3 for 3 currently. Flesh and False Gods. This is Violet Sings by Chloe Gong. And this one is just a duet. But I am now... It's completed. I'm in progress. I was getting confused by that. It's completed. I'm in progress. I've read 1 of the 2 books. I did cave and start reading Zodiac Academy. I know, I said I would never would, but that's a fantasy. I believe it's done now. Actually, I might put on Going to be safe. In progress. And Compelling Fates. Another fantasy. Do we see a theme here? Fantasy. That series is ongoing. There's a 4th book coming out shortly. I am in progress. I've read... Actually, I'm going to put it as complete and then just say I've read 1 of 4 because the 4th book is almost out, I'm pretty sure. Bone Season. I'm loving this series. That one is another... I'm putting that as dystopian. That one... I think it's actually ongoing. I'm sure there's going to be more books. I'm not 100% sure. I'm in progress. There's currently 5 out. I've read 2 of them, so... 2... Bone Season, Legends of Thesmar. That one is like Blood and Steel, so it's a fantasy. That one is complete. I'm in progress. I've read 2 of the 4. Okay, and then this one I was going to read, Playing for Keeps by Becca Mack. I read book 1 and gave like a 3. I didn't really like it that much. However, I've heard it's like one of the weaker books in the series. Whenever I see rankings for it, it's always rated like number 4 or 5, so I have faith the series will get better. And I really want to see, like, the last book's making everybody sob, and I do want to see what happens to the couple in that one, so I think I will keep going with that. I've read 1 of the 5, so bit of work to do there. Alchemy of Secrets, the book that we all thought was a standalone, but now apparently is a series. Not sure if it's a duology or what it's going to be, but I will read it, but I'm hoping it's not going to be really long. Oh, sorry, so I'm up to date on that, actually. I'm up to date. 1 of 1. DC Stars, I'm so excited with the series. I'm going to read book 2, actually, probably this weekend. So that is a romance. It is ongoing. There's going to be 7 books, I think, but the 5th one is just coming out this week, I believe. In progress, I'm going to say there's 5, so it comes out this week. I've read 1. This Woven Kingdom. This one, I just kind of binged from the library. I think it is ongoing. The 4th book just came out. I think there's a 5th one. There's 4 books currently, and I've read 3 of them currently. And then Heartstrings, when I just read, it's the First Time Caller little interconnected series. I read that one 5-star. I loved it. It was so cute. That one is ongoing. I'm up to date. I've read 1 of 1. I think this book comes out in February or March, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not positive. Heavenly Bodies, I'm obsessed with this series. Book 1 was so good. Book 2 comes out end of this month. So I'm excited for that. That's another fantasy. Ongoing. I'm currently up to date. Not sure how long it's going to stay for. 1 of 1. And Cold Wire by Chloe Gong. This is going to be a dystopian YA trilogy, cyberpunk. So that book 1 just came out, though. So it's going to be quite a while. But I'm up to date. I've read 1 of 1. They've really been starting series, guys. Silver Elite. I read that one. We'll put that as dystopian as well. One's ongoing. I think book 2 comes out next year, April, maybe. Up to date. 1 of 1. Lastly, The Stone Water Kingdom. So that one is The Night and the Moth, which also I thought was a standalone. When it was being announced, apparently it's not. It is a series. So it is ongoing. I am up to date. I've read, not 2. 1 of 1. So, grand reveal. 61. 61 series, 31 completed. So, yeah, that's the situation. But I am up to date in like 9 of them. So it's like 21 series I could make gone. Ooh, friends, it's a little bad. There's no way that's actually 31 series, is it? 50, that's 15 there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I only have 20 on here, but some of them, some of them aren't even started. Some of them I'm waiting for the next release, so I'm not going to say all those are my fault, but definitely harsh reality. Not great. Hey friends, that's all for this installment of doing book stuff. I haven't done one of these videos in a really long time. If you guys liked them, let me know and I can definitely put them in more because they're kind of fun to kind of film random little things that wouldn't necessarily make up a whole vlog by itself, but are still kind of fun to include. I love to do some of like going to little free libraries and like book mail and all that fun stuff. If you guys are still here, comment a red heart. Because why not? As always, if you guys like today's video, please forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll help the channel out so much. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram and just Book Corner, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!